Hi Cancer, welcome to Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. My name is Erica. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that you found me. This is your May Full Moon Oracle video where I am going to pull for you a Gemstone Oracle card from the Sage Goddess deck. I'm also going to pull a Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle card from Doreen Virtue as well. There's also a third deck that I'm going to be pulling from, but I don't have an author or an artist to give credit to because I got that deck from a secondhand store. But I call it my Relaxation, Meditation, and Healing Oracle deck. So, shuffling the deck for you, Cancer. The full moon in Scorpio is going to be occurring on either the 9th or the 10th of May. So, either tonight or tomorrow, depending on where you live on the planet. Sorry about these videos being out late. Had some construction going on right outside my house and just wasn't conducive for recording. So anyways, the intention was there even if the timing wasn't. The moon is your ruling luminary. So anytime the moon is full or there's an eclipse of the moon, you feel it very, very strongly. And we are experiencing a full moon at 20 degrees of Scorpio, and it'll be playing out in your 5th house. The 5th house is the house of your social life and your pleasure and your pleasure seeking. It's also, I think of it as the house of sparks because it's where the spark of love, the spark of life, and the spark of creation is started. It's the house of your children and your creations and your fur babies, and it's where you go to blow off steam. It's where you go to make your masterpiece as well. It's where you fall in love. So maybe feeling a little emotional, maybe having some illumination in that 5th house. Cutting the deck for you now. Your Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle card. Alright, Cancer, now let me shuffle for you the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle deck. This deck was a birthday present from my girlfriends for me. So, shout out, ladies, if you're watching. I thank you for this beautiful gift, and I told you I would use it. So, here we go. The fact that the full moon is in a water sign could, it's a sister water sign. Scorpio is next to you. In the water sign family. Could be that there are some emotions being dredged up from the depths, or secrets being exposed from the depths as well. Alright, y'all, I'm going to cut the deck for you. And finally, from my Healing, Meditation, and Relaxation Oracle deck. Like I said, I got this little deck from a secondhand store. It was one of the first Oracle decks that I purchased for myself right after I got my tarot cards. I like the way that this deck can supplement the energy and the readings. Cut for y'all. Okay, Cancer, what I'm going to do now is hit the pause button. I'm going to flip these cards over, meditate over them, and look at my astrology notes and give you the best guidance that I can for this full moon. Hang tight, y'all. I'll be right back. Hey, Cancer, I'm back with your cards, so let's go ahead and get started. The Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle card that I pulled for you is the Shungite card, and it deals with clearing, purification, and transformation. Pardon me. This gemstone can help heal and amplify the vibrations of the root chakra, and the root chakra is Scorpio ruled zone, and this full moon is in Scorpio, happens to be in your 5th house, the house of where you make your babies. So sexuality a little bit. I mean, that's Scorpio's the 8th house, and it traditionally is ruled by the 8th house, but for you in your chart, Cancer rising especially, Scorpio is in your 5th house. So sexuality, making babies, that sort of thing. Making your creations, making your, if it's not your children, then having a good time, making your social life sparkle, whatever it is. I feel like that for some of you, it will feel like you're going from survival mode to self-love. Shungite is a grounding stone known as the Great Purifier. It helps to remove unwanted energies and impurities from people, places, and spaces while healing the lower chakras. You have pulled this card because you need to release any negativity residing within your auric body. Meditate with Shungite to feel yourself, or to free yourself from harmful emotions, to filter energies around you, and to feel deeper alignment. Now, the second card that I pulled for you is the Magical Messages from the Fairies, and it's by Doreen Virtue. This is the Business Venture card. It reads, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. This business venture, if this is something that you've been working on for the last 2 years and you've been doing the daily work, then this is something you can go ahead and feel very solid and secure on more often than not, because Saturn has been moving through your 6th house of work and health, your day-to-day life, your daily to-do list. Saturn is the planet that's known for its restriction and containment and limitation. I like to think of Saturn as the grand building inspector. So wherever Saturn goes, your astrological wheel has 12 houses. It's been transiting the 6th house of work and health. So if your work and health life, if that area of your life has not been structurally sound, Saturn will go through and test it and knock it and shake it and make it fall to the ground so that you build it up stronger so that it can support you for the rest of your life. That's how I see Saturn. So if you've been doing the work for either going into business for yourself or changing jobs, something like that, then I would say wait until 2018, because Saturn will be out of that 6th house and moved on into the 7th house, dealing with your relationships and partnerships. But that'll be a different video entirely. This card indicates that you're seeking a career change or that you are inspired to be self-employed. You need to trust your intuition and to start doing the planning for success now if you have not started. This doesn't mean that you need to drop everything and go headfirst into this business venture. Take baby steps and go slow and steady, because that's what wins the race. The final card that I pulled for you is the Stillness card. I see this card. It reminds me to remind y'all that it's been raining a lot in North America. Canada's underwater. Utah looks like all of the snow melt's going to be pushing its dams to the brink. California's got river water and snow melt that they're dealing with now. It's not the Oroville Dam. I think it's the Trinity Dam, which is experiencing some heavy pressure right now. I know that Missouri and Arkansas is underwater. The Mississippi's going to flood for a while. A lot of people dealing with a lot of water. So if you live near a water area, a place that's received a lot of rain or water, pay attention to what's going on around you. And if you need to get out, get out. Please be careful and be safe and take care of yourself. Now, aside from that, this Stillness card also indicates to me that for many of you who are considering doing the business venture, for you to get in touch with your intuition and to get in touch with your gut instincts, sometimes it requires getting alone, getting by yourself, and immersing yourself in that silence. Because Cancer, you can be very psychic if given the opportunity to focus. Even more so under the energy of the full moon. The Stillness card reads, being still is a prerequisite for meditation, and it is both a physical and mental state which contributes enormously to a sense of calm. The following thoughts can help you to create a stillness in your body and mind. I will breathe deeply, empty my mind, and be still for a time. Whatever I feel, an itch, a desire to sneeze, I will conquer it with my stillness. My stillness helps me to relax and feel at one with the world. Cancer, it may be that you need to get still. It may be that you need to get still and meditate. Think about that 5th house. Think about the areas in your life where you're going from survival mode to self-love. For those of you considering a business venture, be still. Follow your instincts, follow your intuition, and do the work. Don't just drop everything because you have a premonition. Do the work so you can grow that seed. That's what I've got for you for this full moon oracle card reading, Cancer. I do hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you already have, I thank you from the bottom of my very grateful heart. I am sending you a lot of love. I do hope that you are well. Please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, Cancer. Please save some of that kindness for others, Cancer, because we're all going through private battles in our world that some of us may never speak about to another living soul. One last video to finish after this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on it. But I've got to finish this one first. So take care, y'all. I'll see you soon. Namaste. Bye. And I love you, Cancer.